Some of you may have heard this. It's true, and it's interesting. Facebook is planning to rebrand the company with a new name. Apparently, my man over here, who's apparently surrounded by all the Infinity Stones, looking like an absolute dweeb during it, by the way. Seriously, this is what we're going with? He looks like he just pinched a fart in an elevator, and he has, like, the cosmic cubes fucking rotating around him. Is he a god? Is he about to, like, destroy Earth? What is it? I don't know. Anyway, he wants to be known for building the metaverse. Great. Facebook is planning to change its company name next week. Not a lot of time. To reflect its focus on building the metaverse. Cool. According to a source with direct knowledge on the matter. Mark Zuckerberg plans to talk about it at the annual Connect conference on October 28th, but it may be unveiled sooner. The rebrand would likely position the Blue Facebook app as one of many products under a parent company overseeing groups like Instagram, WhatsApp, Oculus, and more. A spokesperson for Facebook declined to comment for this story. So we've seen this happen before. This is not exactly a new trend where companies just expand out and control a bunch of shit adjacent to them, and they no longer become solely known for what they're named after. Instead, they just become some kind of massive conglomerate. This is just one little extra step up towards the inevitable future in which we are all controlled by one company, or maybe two companies that are owned by brothers who hate each other, or something equally stupid. Yeah, Google did. We've the company. It's definitely something that we're hurtling towards. Sure, TF2. Sure, whatever makes you happy. Anyway, Facebook, the company, has been doing lots of stuff outside of Facebook for a while, and it makes sense that they would want to rebrand. Not just because they're doing more than just the social media site anymore, but also because people hate Facebook. Like, Facebook, the social media site, is not held in especially high regard. It's just not. Like, can you imagine, like, purchasing objects from tech companies, like you buy something and it's like, yeah, that's a Facebook brand thing. Like, does not elicit in me, at least, a particularly strong degree of faith in that object or the ethics of the people who constructed it. We just had that story breaking out from the whistleblower who said that Facebook actually did have an internal ethics team which was working to contain misinformation during right up to the 2020 election, and then they just turned that all off and, like, fired the team. They dismantled that entire branch within the company because they make more money when disinfo is being promoted. Yeah. Facebook's it's had its leaks as well, which has been a lot of fun. Good stuff, I'm sure, for some people. And overall, it's just not a company that elicits a lot of trust in people, even though everyone uses it. I think a lot of people use Facebook in the same way that people buy, like, Nestle water. You know what I mean? Where it's just kind of this ubiquitous. I mean, Nestle products are everywhere, not just water, but it's like this ubiquitous thing. But if you ask people their opinions on the company, you're going to get at best neutral and at worst, like, seething hatred. It just does not inspire a lot of consumer confidence. Have you seen that Facebook can kill your Oculus VR goggles? They can turn it into a door stopper. Wasn't there that issue when Facebook went down that the Oculus VR was not working? Like, not just not working, but, like, it was just not functioning, right? Right? Am I misremembering that? Because it all goes through, yeah, right? And that's pretty wild because, my computer, uh the OS is from Microsoft, but if Microsoft servers go down, my computer still works. If whatever company built my monitors, Acer and Asus, goes down, I can still use my computers. The only things that I can't use are the websites and services and servers directly tied to those online, systems. But with the Oculus VR stuff, I don't know. There's so much stuff here. I don't want to. Oh, God. It's so dystopian if you go down it for like 5 minutes. If you learn anything about tech consolidation and the way all of these, like, business models are being promoted, the idea of Everything consolidated behind one or two companies. Everything is always online. Everything is a constant service model. Everything is funneled through invisible algorithms over which there is absolutely no supervision. There's very little transparency. It all like comes together to make this just indomitable block of 1984. Yes, exactly. This block of 1984 that we are living in and still hurtling towards. Would I get a VR headset? Life is my VR headset. Okay? Life is my VR headset. All right? I don't need no goddamn fancy internet block to look around me and think, yeah, those are three-dimensional objects. And I don't know why I took my glasses off, because without these fuckers on, they might as well be 2D. I can't depth perceive shit particularly well without these, so it's kind of hurting my point here by... Yeah. I can actually, when I take my glasses off, I can still tell how the chat feels because of the colors of the different emotes. All the Pepe emotes blend together. The dank thing is easy for me to tell because it flashes, but the Kek V is very easy because there are only so many emotes that are of that, of that sort of, it's like an orangish, orangish tone. And that's Re, because Re shakes. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, okay. I got it a little bit, I've spent a little bit of time in my VGG chat, vosh.gg, the place that you all can go and subscribe for a low, low price of $5 a month to get access to special emotes and a colored name, which you should do. Also, anyway, hello. Aside from Zuckerberg's comments, Facebook has been steadily laying the groundwork for a greater focus on the next generation of technology. This past summer, it set up a dedicated metaverse team. Please stop using this word. More recently, it announced the head of AR and VR, Andrew Bosworth, will be promoted to Chief Technology Officer. And just a few days ago, Facebook announced plans to hire 10,000 more employees to work on the metaverse in Europe. Man, we're really going with this term, huh? The metaverse is, quote, going to be a big focus, and I think that this is just going to be a big part of the next chapter for a way that the internet evolves after the mobile internet, end quote. Can I learn a little bit more about this metaverse? Is this going to be like some Elon Musk brain chip shit, or are they talking about having VR Oculus goggles on 24/7 and drunkenly swinging around in public while imagining that you're in an anime cafe? What are we building here? Okay? What are we constructing right now? I'd be okay with that. I know you would, chatter. I know you would, person in my site chat. Thank you. Complicating matters is that while Facebook has been heavily promoting the idea of the metaverse in recent weeks, it's still not a concept that's widely understood. Curious. The term was coined originally by sci-fi novelist Neil Stephenson to describe a virtual world people escape from a dystopian real world. Gotta say, not a big fan of the fact that the people making our world dystopian are selling us the solutions to it. Gotta say, I'm really, really not a big fan of that. And thank you for pointing this out, The Verge. Now it's being adopted by one of the world's largest and most controversial companies, and it'll have to explain why its own virtual world is worth diving into. Don't. Sorry, I'm actually going to adopt a return position, okay? We're going and prim on this. Don't, okay? These people are literally going to sell you the dystopia and then sell you the solution to it. Do not. We're going full monkey mode, okay? We're not happening. We're not doing it, okay? Do not buy in. I know you've all watched fucking Sword Art Online. I know you all want to do the thing where you're Kirito. Don't. You're not going to be Kirito, okay? It's not happening. Don't do it, okay? I bet you, in fact, I'm incredibly confident that we're going to see we're going to see a lot of investment in these forms of highly advanced digital escapism being funded by and invested in by oil companies or energy companies or other companies that are complicit in the advance of climate change. Because the only reason I'm saying that is because it's the most dystopian thing imaginable. The industries that contribute most to climate change then funding the things that people will pay top dollar for to pretend they don't live in a world that's dying, So I say return to monkey. Every Oculus VR you see, smash it with a rock, okay? Unless it's on somebody's face, in which case that would be violence, okay? Don't do that. You can remove it from their face, and then you can smash it with a rock. But be careful, of course. What if I work in AR/VR? You mean like what if your jobs are in like virtual reality? I don't know, man. I don't I don't know, man. This has to be the dumbest way an intelligent species makes themselves go extinct. We're all going to be like in the RuneScape Classic marketplace. We're all gonna be in the fucking alternate reality like marketplace, screaming about buying girlfriends and shit. And that'll be the daily grind. Okay. Oh, the real world. This is what's gonna happen. Okay, I'm predicting it right now. Okay, as automation advances, all right, and it becomes increasingly possible to automate like transportation and agriculture and all the stuff that makes our standard of living possible, even construction will start to be done by like these big house building cells that you just feed materials into, and they'll assemble a house on a property and then just slide on tracks down to the next one. Human labor will be less and less necessary. Okay, so their solution to that will be that actually you need to pay a minimum of 1 trillion fuck coins to the e-government every month, or they shoot you in the head in real life, okay? And the only way to do that is grinding in RuneScape. So instead of working real jobs, everyone goes into the alternate reality goggles and they play RuneScape for 18 hours a day, okay? And we get like, and we're talking like Squid Game levels of desperation here, okay? We're talking like the motherfuckers in Parasite, the ones living in the tenement shacks that get flooded every time it rains, okay? And they all have their AR goggles on and they're like, sell breastplate +2 and shit, sell please, yeah, no, they're all desperately trying to sell. Yeah, exactly. That's gonna be the future, okay? Didn't they already do that in Ready Player One? Yeah, but Ready Player One sucked, so I'm constructing something new so it doesn't have the taint of that particular piece of media. You're welcome. And you will not be able to buy a GF. What's up with the RuneScape callouts lately? I've been playing Diablo 2. I just feel like I'm in the era a little bit, you know? I'm in the vibes. It's actually a shame because if it was implemented really well, augmented reality has the potential to radically alter the um, the way we experience the world in a very positive way. You know, it could end up adding a layer of convenience to our interactions in the real world, unsurpassed by essentially any other existing technology. You know what I mean? That could potentially be so unbelievably cool. You know what I mean? Also, it could be a huge cost-saving measure. Vosh examples, you would no longer ever have to deal with maintaining, buying, or installing or hosting like computer screens in establishments, right? If you have like augmented reality goggles and it just like tunes into the software of the area that you're in, there could literally be like a wall that you're staring at, and the wall has nothing on it in the real world, but you can see on it like key presses, and you could like do, and you could potentially like, yeah, screenless screens. You could do like anything. You know what I mean? And if that was done ethically with the ability to block advertisements, you could walk down the day with your goggles on and see nothing augmented, or you could see every possible digital enhancement for convenience and for art, uh, like from every building. I like potentially it could be incredible, but this is one of those things where it would probably be a lot more profitable to not do it good, you know? Now, to be clear, I'm not a huge, like, tech guy. I'm just saying that I can imagine, like, unimaginable good being done by tech like that, you know? So, just... I hope I get to live to see something like that being done. I don't know. This is bad. How about Cyber Eyes? You want to have it permanently installed? No, thank you. If I ever have any augmented reality stuff, I would rather have it something that I could take off. So that, guys, if I'm not dealing with malware and force advertisements in my eyeballs, okay? I'm not dealing with that. You guys have fun, okay? You get your Elon Musk brain chips, all right? I'm not, no, 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 no. You're not getting me.